What if the ultimate truth of life, the universe, and everything was within your reach? Imagine possessing the profound wisdom that unravels the mysteries of existence, the intricate interplay of cause and effect, and the profound truth of suffering and its cessation. This is the enigma of enlightenment in Buddhism, a state of supreme wisdom and understanding that transcends the mundane and reaches into the very core of existence. Enlightenment, or nirvana, is not merely an abstract concept, but a tangible state of being, attainable through practice and understanding. It's the ultimate realization, the absolute understanding of the truth of all things. It's like waking up from a dream to see the world as it truly is, unclouded by ignorance or delusion. Integral to this journey towards enlightenment are the four noble truths: the truth of suffering, the truth of the cause of suffering, the truth of the end of suffering, and the truth of the path that leads to the end of suffering. These truths serve as the compass, guiding seekers of enlightenment through the labyrinth of existence. And then there's the noble eightfold path, the practical guide that leads towards enlightenment. It's like a roadmap, detailing the route one must take to reach the destination of ultimate truth. The path is divided into wisdom, ethical conduct, and mental discipline, each contributing to the cultivation of the right understanding and right intention needed to achieve enlightenment. Yet the journey towards enlightenment is not a straight path, but a winding road filled with challenges and revelations. It's a journey of self-discovery, of peeling back the layers of ignorance to reveal the true nature of reality. It's a journey that demands perseverance, patience, and above all, an unquenchable thirst for truth. Embarking on this journey towards enlightenment, though, is only the beginning. It's the first step into a larger world, a world that transcends the physical and delves into the spiritual, where truth and wisdom reign supreme. It's a journey that promises not only understanding, but ultimate liberation. Have you ever wondered what lies beyond the veil of enlightenment? Unsurpassed enlightenment, or Anuttara Samyak Sambodhi as it is known in Sanskrit, is a concept that sits at the very heart of Buddhism. It represents the highest form of realization, a state of perfect knowledge and wisdom that is believed to be achievable by all sentient beings. Yet it is far from a simple concept to grasp. Imagine, if you will, standing on the edge of an endless ocean, the water stretching out before you, seemingly infinite. This is the cycle of birth, death, and rebirth known as samsara. It's a cycle that all beings are caught in, driven by desire, ignorance, and delusion. But what if there was a way to step out of this cycle, to transcend the endless waves and reach a state of absolute peace and tranquility? This is where the idea of unsurpassed enlightenment comes in. Unsurpassed enlightenment is the ultimate goal of Buddhism, the pinnacle of spiritual attainment. It is the complete cessation of suffering, the extinguishing of the fires of desire, hatred, and ignorance that fuel the cycle of samsara. It is a state of perfect wisdom and compassion, where one sees the true nature of reality, free from illusions and misconceptions. But it is not just about personal liberation. Unsurpassed enlightenment is also about compassion and altruism. It is about using this perfect wisdom to help others, to guide them on the path towards their own liberation. This is the role of a bodhisattva, an enlightened being who chooses to remain in the cycle of samsara out of compassion for all sentient beings. So, unsurpassed enlightenment is not just an end, but a beginning. It is the start of a journey towards absolute liberation, not just for oneself, but for all beings. It is a journey that requires dedication, compassion, and wisdom. It is a path that is challenging, but ultimately rewarding, leading to a state of complete and absolute peace. Unsurpassed enlightenment, then, is the ultimate liberation, a state of complete and absolute peace. So, how does one journey towards this unsurpassed enlightenment? The road to unsurpassed enlightenment is not lined with gold, but rather, it is paved with mindfulness, meditation, and right understanding. These are not mere stepping stones, but the very essence of the journey. They are the compass that guides you, the light that illuminates your path. Mindfulness is the first key that unlocks the door to enlightenment. It's about being present, being fully engaged with whatever we are doing at the moment. It's about immersing ourselves in the experience without judgment, without distraction. It's about understanding that every moment is an opportunity for growth, for learning, for enlightenment. Then we have meditation, the second key. It's a practice that quiets the mind, that brings us into a state of deep peace and tranquility. It's not about escaping reality, but rather about facing it with calmness and clarity. It's about training the mind to remain focused, to remain undisturbed amidst the chaos of life. It's about finding the silence within, the silence that speaks the language of enlightenment, and finally, the right understanding. It's about seeing things as they truly are, not as we want them to be. It's about understanding the impermanence of life, the interconnectedness of all things. It's about realizing that suffering is a part of life, but it doesn't define life. It's about understanding that happiness is not something to be sought after, but something to be cultivated from within. But the road to unsurpassed enlightenment is not a sprint, it's a marathon. It requires dedication, patience, and an unwavering commitment. It's not about reaching a destination, but about embracing the journey itself. It's about understanding that enlightenment is not an end goal, but a process, a way of life. Remember, the path is not easy, and there will be obstacles. But with every step, with every breath, you are inching closer to your true self, to the ultimate reality, to the unsurpassed enlightenment. The journey towards unsurpassed enlightenment is a journey towards the ultimate truth. What changes when one achieves unsurpassed enlightenment? This is a question many seekers of truth grapple with. As we delve into the transformative impact of achieving unsurpassed enlightenment, we come to understand its profound influence on our state of being. Imagine living in a state of unshakable peace. This is not an elusive dream, but the reality of those who have reached unsurpassed enlightenment. They reside in a realm of consciousness where even the most turbulent storms of life cannot disturb their inner tranquility. It's like being in the eye of the hurricane, always calm, regardless of the chaos swirling around. Now let's turn our attention to suffering. In our human existence, suffering seems as inevitable as breathing. Yet, unsurpassed enlightenment brings about freedom from all forms of suffering. It doesn't mean that enlightened individuals are immune to life's challenges. Rather, they understand the transient nature of all experiences and hence don't cling to them. This understanding liberates them from the cycle of pain and pleasure, leading to an existence that transcends the ordinary. But the impact of unsurpassed enlightenment extends beyond personal peace and freedom from suffering. Those who have attained this state are often characterized by an almost boundless compassion. They develop a profound empathy for all living beings, their hearts brimming with love and kindness. They become a light of hope, their very presence radiating warmth and solace. Moreover, unsurpassed enlightenment bestows profound wisdom. It's as if a veil has been lifted, revealing the true nature of reality. This wisdom is not intellectual but experiential, not confined to concepts but permeating every aspect of existence. The enlightened view the world through the lens of this wisdom, their perceptions untainted by illusions. Unsurpassed enlightenment, therefore, is not just an end, but a new beginning. It is the dawn of a life marked by peace, freedom, compassion, and wisdom. A life that is, in every sense, enlightened. Are you ready to embrace the journey towards unsurpassed enlightenment? Every individual journey towards enlightenment is as unique as a fingerprint, as diverse as the cosmos, and as intricate as the patterns of a mandala. It's a personal path that calls for introspection, patience, and the willingness to explore the labyrinth of one's consciousness. In this journey, the road is often winding and filled with unexpected turns. You may find yourself traversing through dense forests of doubt, crossing rivers of uncertainty, and sometimes standing at the edge of abysses of despair. But remember, these are not roadblocks, rather stepping stones, nurturing your growth and resilience. In the quiet moments of contemplation, you might hear the whispering of fears and the echo of past regrets. Instead of running away, listen. Listen to the symphony of your existence. Each note, each beat, each pause has a story to tell, a lesson to impart. This journey is not about reaching a destination, but about understanding the journey itself. It's about realizing that every step taken, every decision made, is an integral part of the tapestry of your enlightenment. You don't need to rush. You don't need to compete. The path of enlightenment is not a race to the finish line, but a dance with the rhythm of life. And as you journey, you'll begin to see the world with new eyes. You'll start to perceive the interconnectedness of all beings, the harmony in apparent chaos, and the profound beauty in the simplest of things. This is the magic of the journey towards unsurpassed enlightenment. Along this path, You may encounter moments of profound joy and moments of deep sorrow. Embrace them both. For it is through experiencing the full spectrum of human emotions we come to truly understand the essence of our existence. Remember, the journey towards unsurpassed enlightenment is a journey towards your true self. It's about peeling back the layers of illusion and standing in your authentic truth. It's about coming home to yourself. Thank you for watching, and may your journey be filled with peace and understanding.